So tonight Madonna's going to try hitting this 9-wood to kind of gauge a distance on it. Right now she's warming up with her.
Carry 52.4 yards.
Beautiful. So that's your pitching wedge. So it's 52.4 carry and 56.4 overall distance. Gap wedge?
No.
9? Okay. Hold on, I got to change it. Sorry, I got to cross in front of you guys. So, okay, we're going to change this up. We don't have a 9-wood here, so we're going to just use the 7-wood as your number for now. Okay, so now we're going to try the 9-wood. By the way, we're looking for about 100.
88.2 yards.
Okay, so that's 88.2, 94.9. We are looking for about 105, 105 to 110 with this club. I'm going to say more like 105 because she'll replace her 6-iron. Just a little low.
Carry 85.4 yards.
Okay.
I can do that with my 8-iron.
One. Oh, that person's back again. The funny guy. There you go.
Carry
104.1.
yards.
Bingo. Like I said, that's exactly the distance you want with that. You want it to be a 105-yard club.
Carry
101.
93.9
And that one sounded like you didn't hit it in the middle. There you go. That one was belted.
Carry
Oh,
89.6
that number can't be
yards.
right, 96.4, because you hit that one really well, I thought. Like I say, these launch monitors are not 100% accurate, but they'll give you a good idea, like a reasonable idea. That one was more pulley, but that was 102.2, so that's... And I'm giving... The number I'm going to give you now is your total number instead of your carry. Gets too confused when I start throwing two numbers out. That one was like...
Carry 87.
So that one, I mean, I could tell right away your club speed was slower. Like that was 63.4, and I think you've been up in the 70s, low 70s. That one you just hit the ground, I think, behind it.
Didn't register at all.
I didn't see it register, no. I didn't see the numbers change. There you go.
Carry 93.9
So that one was,
yards.
just to give you an idea, that's 69.3. Oh, I'm looking at the ball speed, not the club speed. So 69.3, and it's 101 yards total. So your club speed was actually 53 miles an hour. When I get closer, I can actually read it. So,
Carry 99.6
so
yards.
just to give you that, that's 107.2 yards. The club speed was 54.5, and the ball speed was 74.1. So obviously, like those numbers correlate. The club speed turns into ball speed. The ball speed turns into distance. So that's where you want to keep it at. Okay, so tonight we're gonna do a little test of the new Gen 8 0311Ps that I got, and the Stickum wedges. I have the launch monitor set up over here on the right. When you see this video, you'll actually see I have two cameras set up. So one's going to be on the monitor with the numbers, and then the other one's going to be on me. It's going to be a down the line shot. So, okay, we're going to start out with the gap wedge. So you can see gap wedge. This should be about 105 to 115 yard club for me.
Carry 95.1 yards.
So that one said it carried 95, and total distance is 98.3. Again, the thing with launch monitors is like you don't know until you go out there to see if it's really accurate or not. So
yards.
So that was actually almost the exact same swing. So 95 and 98.3 is the total distance. Let's look at some of the other numbers. So it says club speed is 73.7, ball speed 75.4. Smash factor was only 1.02. So let's try to work on that, make that a little better.
Carry 109.3 yards.
So that was more the distance I wanted. So that was 113 yards. Smash factor still only 111. One thing I always tell you about is tempo and dragging that club down low when I go back. That makes a huge difference because that gives me that arc that I need.
Carry 103.8 yards.
So that's 104. So 107.3 is a total. My smash factor is still only 1.02, so that's not that good. But okay. Let's hit one more with this. That one was hit.
Carry 98.4 yards.
So that one was 102 total. You can see that I'm hitting it just a little bit inside. You can see here, just a little bit inside, which is funny because usually I hit it more out in the toe. Let me try one more thing, make one more adjustment. See if this will make a difference.
Carry 102.4 yards.
Okay, so that was total 105, so 106, which is closer to where this should be. Let's shoot up to, let's do 8 iron. So 8 iron with my other set's about a 150 club. 8 iron.
Carry 151.1 yards.
That knew that I was the wrong club. It's 156.2, which is that seems more in line. Okay, now I changed that club. So that was 150.1 carry, 156.2 overall. Let's see, the club speed on that was 92. Ball speed was 92.
Carry 142.3 yards.
So that one was funny because the club speed was 80.2, ball speed was 100.1, and they give me 153.1 total distance, which is, like I say, that's my normal 8 iron.
Carry 141.3 yards.
Again, so totals 152.1. We'll hit one more with this one. This one seems to be more in line, but again, I won't trust it until I get out in the course and actually get real distances. Like I'll measure it with my Bushnell. That one I crushed.
Carry 143.
Yeah, so that was like 155 total. Okay, let's move on to the next club. So we hit the 8, we hit the gap wedge. Let me separate these. Let's do pitch and wedge. This time I will change it. So pitch and wedge is probably like 120, 125 for me. I missed that one.
Carry 115.9 yards.
So that went 124.7, and I felt like I did not hit that in the center. That one I feel like I hit better. So that was 120 yards total, which like I say is the right distance.
Carry 123.5 yards.
That one I slammed. That one was 133 yards. Hit that one pretty good. Which is weird though. The club hit speed was only 70 miles an hour, which I don't think that's right. But I hit that ball pretty good. That one I hit pretty good too. Yep.
125.9 yards.
So that one was 135.5. So that's strong. So that's a strong pitching wedge. It's more like my 9-iron numbers. Just want to go back to the gap wedge one more time. Because that gap wedge should be, if this is that number there, this should be totaling more like 120, 115 to 120. And I don't think I hit that with the gap wedge at all.
Carry 103.8 yards.
So that one was 108. That was better. Let's hit one more.
Carry 99.7 yards.
So that was 103. Okay. Let us now go to, I'm going to hit the 58. 58, I might not be able to get too many swings in because I may go too high in this this cage. And try to hold back on it a little bit too. So I want to try to see if I can get this about 60 yards.
Carry 51.5 yards.
So that was 51.5 carry, 53.2. So it's close to the number I wanted for it.
Carry 81.1 yards.
Oop, that one went too far. That one said 81, and I don't think that would have went that far, but who knows.
Carry 81.1 yards.
Yeah, so that one's same 81.1, 83.8. So let's hold back again. I'm going to try to cut it back a little bit and get it to 60. I'm going to choke down and probably do 3/4 swing.
Carry 62.0 yards.
There you go. That was 64 yards. So again, it's just, I mean, with your wedges, you're not supposed to take full swings anyway. So it's more getting the feel for them. So we'll try that again. Try to get another 60 yarder.
Carry 52.6 yards.
Yeah, so that was 54 yards. That's the problem though. It pops up too high on the cage and pops out. Okay, let's go 52 degree. Technically, this is actually a 53 degree because it's 52 bent to 53. So this is going to be classified as the sandwich. Use the kickstand. Okay, so this one should be probably 90, 95.
Carry 84.2 yards.
Yeah, so that was 87. So the gapping's good between this one and the gap wedge. If the gap wedge stays at 105 in that range.
Carry 81.5 yards.
There we go, perfect again. So 81. So 84.3 was the total on that one.
Carry 74.9 yards.
Yeah, that one I kind of decelerated a little bit, so 77.5 yards. One more, we'll try to get to 85.
Carry 81.5
84.3. So that's good. If I could do that on the course, it'd be awesome. Call my shots. Okay, let's do 9-iron. So my old set, this was about 140 club. I'm going to guess how I was hitting the pitching wedge. This will probably be closer to 145, 150.
Carry
Ooh.
4 yards.
That was only 124.
Carry 120.5 yards.
So that was 130. It's weird how, like, I could hit the pitching wedge longer than... Let me check one thing. I always like to check, because sometimes if they put the wrong shaft in the wrong club, that'll make a difference. No, that's good. Pitching wedge is shorter than the 9-iron. I had that happen one time. I don't remember how it happened, but I had the clubs switched, and they put the wrong shaft in the wrong club. So I had, like, say, 5-iron length shaft and an 8-iron. There we go.
Carry 120.5 yards.
So it was 130, which is weird because I definitely was hitting the pitching wedge further than the 9-iron. But I feel like this traveling pretty good. Ooh, that one I just got too fast.
11.9 yards.
That was 120 yards. Okay.
Carry 120.
Okay, that was a little better. 131.3.
Carry 112.4 yards.
So still not getting good numbers with him. I feel like I'm getting my pitching wedge numbers with my 9-iron. That one I just hit the ground behind it. It's funny, I hit the ground behind it and it was 130. Like I say, this should be, if nothing else, should be about 140.
Carry 120.
Okay, so that was better, 134. Again, I told you about, like, there's always something going on, and I think a lot of times when I'm not dragging the club back far enough before I come around.
Carry 123.
So 133. Okay. Let's hit the gap wedge the pitching wedge one more time and see what the deal is. That one I hit
Carry
124.7. Like I say, that actually is a good number for my pitching wedge.
Carry 109.2.
So that was 118. That was the first time I had that happen with the impact screen. Actually, the wind blew it up before the ball hit it.
Carry 113.
So those numbers are actually better. So 122 is probably right for this. So like I say, then that 9-iron, let's try one more time because that should be now like in the 130-ish range. And again, I don't know how true these numbers are here. I'll know the real numbers when I get out in the course.
Carry 110.9 yards. Carry 117.
So 126.3. Okay, we don't know what these numbers are. I can't tell if they're good or not. Okay, next two clubs will be the 7 and the 6 iron. So let's do 7 iron next. I'm going to scoop up some balls before that starts. Okay, one thing I'm going to try, actually move the launch monitor over a little bit. That worked with Madonna. It seemed like when it wasn't lined up directly, it was a problem. So now I'm going back to the 9 iron.
Carry 118.
Yeah, so like right there, that's 128. So that could have been, and I don't think I hit that one that well. So I think that could have been the problem. It wasn't lined up.
Carry 100.
Yeah, so 134. Now we're starting to see better numbers for it, for the 9 iron. Just a matter of keeping that launch monitor lined up pretty much directly behind the ball. I want to go on the toe. 122. Okay, we'll hit one more with this. Then I actually want to go back to the gap wedge one more time. There we go. 133, so that's good. That's better. Okay, let's go back to the gap wedge. It seemed like I was hitting it better. I don't like the numbers, but like I said, I think it's just the launch monitor that's the problem right now. So now I get the gap wedge. This again should be like 105 to 115. There you go. So now it's a 111.6. So it's just that it seems like the launch monitor wasn't lined up right. Yeah, 105.3. Okay, we'll hit one more and then we'll go to the 6 and 7 iron. Yeah, 104. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go 7 iron. Change it up here. So my old set, the 7 iron was about 160. So that was 141. That was 144.7, but that was not a good hit. So 145.7. It's funny because my club head speed is not changing. Slide this over just a little bit more. So that was 145. That was more. 157.3. I think that's where I want to be. That was 143.8. That was 157.3. $143.8. Okay. Starting to wear myself out here. Let's go 6 iron, and then we'll call it a night. Okay, so we got the 6 iron. I'm gonna have to take out, as out back I have the alignment sticks there. Bring those out. Make sure I'm lined up right. That one I crushed.
163.4 yards.
Yeah, so that one's, this is normally my 170 club, and that was total 178. So this one was hot.
Carry 144.
So 160, 157 total, excuse me. Should go back a little bit further, that one. Trying to find the right distance here for the launch monitor. So that was 157.8. Again, this should be about a 170 club. So that was 175. Okay, I think I found the happy spot here where the ball needs to go. So that was 170. Okay. That 9 iron was really bothering me, so now I'm going to try to push that back again where I found that happy spot. Let me see if that fixes it. Okay, again, this should be about 140, so let's see what we get. Yep, 134.1, much better. $135.2, so that's what it was. It just, the club was not in its, the ball was not in its happy spot to be the right distance from the monitor. So the launch monitor, I think, was like 5 or 6 feet away, and probably a little bit off.
Carry
130. We'll hit one more. Definitely wear myself out. Okay, last one. So that was 133. Again, that's more in line with where I want to be. Okay, kids, that's a wrap. Wore myself out tonight, and those are the initial numbers on it. Like I say, until I go out in the course, what I do is I have my Bushnell app, and as soon as I hit the ball, I'll actually measure the shot. So I'll just hit one of the buttons, it sets the counter to 0, I drive to it, and that'll give me like a true number. Or the same thing if I'm hitting a ball to a green, or, it's usually hitting into a green. If I know it's 130 and I hit my 9 iron and I'm right on the button, a little short, little long, then I know that's the right club, right distance. But we'll figure it out. That's it. Again, thanks for watching. This has definitely been a godsend, this driving range. Like, Donna came out here tonight, she hit a ball, she hit her clubs really well. Was happy about that, and working some stuff. And then hopefully the next few videos you watch of us, once we practice a little more, actually may play a little better golf for you too. So, okay, remember, punch that subscribe button, punch that like button, and don't forget to share. Thank you.